Here's a wild fact about lice eradication. She founded her company, Larger Than Lice, driven by hard work and dedication to tackling a pesky problem. With a passion for helping people, she became an expert in eradicating lice, often a source of embarrassment and frustration for families. Today, her success story is inspiring. She earns up to $3,000 a day, proving that creativity can transform challenges into lucrative opportunities. Not only does she provide her services to everyday families, but she has also worked with celebrities and political families, showcasing her unique approach in a challenging field. Her journey is a reminder that even the smallest issues can lead to big breakthroughs with the right mindset. By combining her knowledge with innovative strategies, she has revolutionized the lice treatment industry. Instead of treating lice as a nuisance, she turned it into a thriving business, illustrating how dedication and a positive attitude can create pathways to success. Who would have thought that lice could lead to such an impressive career? Why exactly does Târgu Salt Mine attract tourists now? The Târgu Salt Mine in Romania has undergone an incredible transformation from an old labor-intensive site to a dazzling underground tourist destination. Once a place where miners toiled hard, it now welcomes visitors with its futuristic atmosphere, showcasing stunning lighting and creative architectural design. As you wander through its vast caverns, you can marvel at the interplay of light and shadows that highlight the striking salt formations. This unique blend of nature and art creates an otherworldly experience, drawing in curious adventurers and families alike. Besides enjoying the beautiful scenery, visitors also learn about the mine's rich history and its importance in the region's economy. Whether you're snapping photos or simply soaking in the beauty, Târgu offers an unforgettable adventure. Who knew a salt mine could be such an exciting place to explore? What happened to Holy Roman electors if they missed voting? In the fascinating world of the Holy Roman Empire, electors were powerful figures tasked with choosing the emperor. However, they faced strict rules to ensure they voted on time. If they didn't cast their vote within a 30-day window, things could take a serious turn. These influential electors were restricted to only eating bread and water, a rather Spartan diet that surely didn't please their palates. To add more pressure, they were barred from leaving the city during this voting period. This strict enforcement aimed to ensure focus on the critical responsibility they held, underscoring just how important their votes were. The process highlights the lengths that were taken to uphold order and ensure a successful election, reflecting the intense political landscape of the time. Would you have been able to withstand such restrictions? Surprisingly, it's a fact that North Korean women seek love. Many women escaping North Korea face unimaginable challenges, but once they reach safety in South Korea, they often turn to matchmaking agencies to find companionship. These agencies simplify the sometimes daunting dating world by connecting them with South Korean men. For a fee, usually around $2,500, men can go on several blind dates over the course of a year. This arrangement offers these women a chance to start anew, build relationships, and even find a sense of belonging in a new society. While the dating scene can be tough and often filled with cultural differences, these matchmaking services provide a bridge for understanding and connection. As both sides navigate their expectations and experiences, many unexpected friendships and romances blossom, shedding light on the resilient spirit of those looking for love amid trying circumstances. Could this truly reshape the lives of these women? Here's something incredible about you might be surprised by Himba homes made of dung. In the heart of Namibia, the Himba tribe exemplifies ingenuity with their unique building practices that favor natural materials. They skillfully blend clay with cow dung to construct their distinctive houses known as ombu or ovanda. While the thought of cow dung may raise eyebrows, this eco-friendly building material is exceptionally effective. The dung, when combined with clay, not only solidifies the structure, but also provides remarkable insulation against the intense heat of the desert. As temperatures soar during the day, these sturdy homes maintain a cool interior, offering a refreshing escape from the sweltering sun. The design showcases the Himba's profound connection to their environment, demonstrating how traditional knowledge harmonizes with nature's resources. Additionally, the use of locally sourced materials underscores a sustainable lifestyle that thrives on resourcefulness and respect for the land. By adapting their homes to the climate and materials available, the Himba people illustrate a remarkable example of how indigenous practices can inform modern approaches to sustainable living. What can we learn from this blend of tradition and nature? Hard to believe, but mummies hide in secret chambers. In 2015, archaeologists made an astonishing discovery inside Egypt's Siqra Pyramid, a site long considered devoid of human remains. They unearthed a mummified body tucked away in a hidden chamber, showcasing that this ancient royal burial ground was still full of surprises after thousands of years. Siqra, known for its significant historical value, had been meticulously studied, leading many to assume that the treasures of the past were all uncovered. However, this mysterious chamber opened the door to new questions about the burial practices of the ancient Egyptians. Who was this mummified individual, and what story did they carry from a time long gone? This find not only enriches our understanding of ancient Egyptian culture, but also sparks excitement for future archaeological explorations. What other secrets lie in wait beneath the sands of time? Is it really true that bones decorate a church? The Sedlec Ossuary in the Czech Republic is one of the most fascinating and eerie places you can visit. This church, also known as the Bone Church, is not just a regular house of worship. It's filled with the bones of over 40,000 people. Built in the 14th century, the ossuary was created when a Cistercian monastery decided to make a final resting place for the many who died during the Black Death and the Hussite Wars. Instead of simply burying the skeletons, the monks artistically arranged the bones to create stunning decorations. You'll find elaborate chandeliers made from skulls, a striking bone chandelier with all types of bones, and even a coat of arms intricately crafted from human remains. Visitors often find it both haunting and beautiful, sparking curiosity about life, death, and the traditions surrounding them. If you're ever in the area, the Sedlec Ossuary offers a unique glimpse into history and a thought-provoking experience unlike any other. Dive into Yucatan's breathtaking Iquil cenote. This stunning natural sinkhole, known as a cenote, is framed by towering vines and cascading waterfalls, creating a truly magical atmosphere. Once a sacred site for the ancient Mayans, Iquil was used for rituals and ceremonies, giving it a rich historical significance that adds to its allure. Today, this incredible location attracts both locals and tourists, eager to swim in its crystal-clear waters and experience adventure. The cenote's enchanting beauty invites swimmers to explore its depths, while the lush surrounding flora enhances the serene experience. Visitors often capture breathtaking photos, making Iquil a favorite spot for social media sharing. Whether you're swimming, relaxing, or diving into its depths, Iquil offers an unforgettable journey into nature's wonders while connecting you with the fascinating history of the Mayans. Believe it or not, Cleveland was a giant city in 1921. During this time, it boasted a booming population that placed it alongside famous cities like Detroit, Philadelphia, Chicago, and New York City. Back then, Cleveland was considered one of the powerhouses of the Midwest, thriving thanks to its strong industrial base and vibrant economy. With factories producing everything from steel to automobiles, the city attracted people from various backgrounds, seeking job opportunities. This surge in population led to a rich cultural landscape, with diverse communities coming together to create a dynamic urban environment. Imagine bustling streets filled with families, shops, and lively marketplaces. Cleveland's growth during the early 20th century truly demonstrated how industrialization reshaped American cities. What changed that led to Cleveland's evolution over the decades? Is it really true that Richard Montana inspires so many people? Richard Montana's journey is nothing short of inspiring. Starting from a simple idea, he transformed his life and now stands as a successful executive and motivational speaker. His story captures the essence of overcoming challenges and believing in oneself. By sharing his personal experiences, Montana connects with audiences from all walks of life, encouraging them to pursue their dreams passionately. He emphasizes that success doesn't come overnight. It requires hard work, resilience, and the courage to take risks. Through motivational talks, he highlights his struggles and triumphs, offering valuable lessons on leadership and personal growth. People often leave his sessions feeling uplifted, ready to tackle their own obstacles. Montana's ability to relate to his audience makes him a sought-after speaker at various events, where he shares practical advice and helps others unlock their potential. His journey reminds us that it's never too late to start anew, and that every setback can lead to greater achievements. Isn't it amazing how one person's experience can change the lives of so many? Have you ever wondered why foals can run so fast? Baby horses, known as foals, are born with an incredible ability that astounds many. They can walk and even run just hours after entering the world. This unique skill is essential for their survival. In the wild, foals must quickly keep up with their mothers and the rest of the herd to avoid predators. As soon as they are born, their legs are strong enough to support their weight, and their instincts kick in. Within just a few minutes, you might see them wobbling on their legs, and before long, they are trotting alongside their mother. This rapid development is a crucial part of their growth. In fact, a foal will typically be fully weaned within 6 months. This natural ability highlights the astounding efficiency of evolutionary processes that equip young animals with the tools they need to thrive in their environment. Isn't that remarkable? Guess what really drives the Visayan warthog's looks? This unique animal, found in the stunning Visayan Islands in the Philippines, is known for the impressive warts that can grow up to 6 inches long on its face. These warts aren't merely for show, they play a role in attracting mates and establishing dominance among their kind. Adding to their charm, the Visayan warthogs sport a striking mane of black and brown, giving them a distinctive appearance in their tropical habitats. But that's not all. These fascinating creatures are highly sensitive to extreme temperatures. When the heat becomes unbearable, they turn to mud baths, which help cool them down and protect their skin from the blazing sun. This behavior showcases how well adapted they are to their environment. By understanding the unique traits and habits of the Visayan warthog, we gain insight into how animals adapt for survival in diverse climates. Wouldn't it be amazing to see one of these incredible creatures in the wild? Have you ever wondered why naked mole rats are so unique? These extraordinary rodents, famed for their hairless bodies and intriguing social structure, offer insights that challenge conventional views of mammalian life. Living in vast colonies beneath the ground in East Africa, these creatures form a society remarkably similar to that of bees and ants, where a single queen dominates the breeding. The rest of the colony, which can number in the hundreds, fulfills specific roles, ensuring the survival and efficiency of their underground community. Remarkably, naked mole rats can live up to 30 years, a significantly extended lifespan for rodents, thanks to their social dynamics and low-stress environment. Moreover, their astounding resistance to cancer has caught the attention of scientists, leading to groundbreaking research into their genetic makeup. Their diet mainly consists of tubers, which they carefully forage for in groups, promoting strong teamwork. Observing naked mole rats can transform our understanding of cooperation and social behavior in the wild, illustrating how adaptable life can be, even in seemingly inhospitable conditions. So the next time you come across the naked mole rat, remember they are not just peculiar creatures, they are true marvels of nature. You might be shocked to learn that Baikal is ancient. Lake Baikal, nestled in the heart of Siberia, Russia, is not only the world's deepest freshwater lake, but also the oldest, boasting a staggering age of 26 million years. This incredible age means that Baikal has witnessed countless changes on Earth, outliving most civilizations. It plunges to a depth of about 1,742 meters, which is deeper than the height of the Empire State Building. What makes Baikal even more fascinating is its unique ecosystem. It hosts over 1,700 species of plants and animals, with many that can't be found anywhere else on Earth. Among these is the Baikal seal, the world's only freshwater seal species. The lake's pristine waters are remarkably clear, allowing visibility down to around 40 meters, offering breathtaking views of the underwater world. Surrounded by stunning mountains and lush landscapes, Lake Baikal attracts visitors worldwide. Adventurers can kayak its expansive waters, while nature enthusiasts can revel in its rich biodiversity. A visit to this natural wonder reveals not only the Earth's ancient history, but also the incredible beauty of nature. Most people don't know this, but pirates loved earrings. This quirky belief stemmed from a time when sailors, enduring long days at sea, looked for any advantage in enhancing their vision. Pirates, in particular, believed that wearing earrings made from precious metals such as gold and silver could offer them special powers, especially in warding off ailments or improving their eyesight. Picture a fearless pirate, eye patch over one eye, adorned with a shimmering earring on the other. What a striking image! While there is no scientific evidence supporting this notion, as a shiny ornament won't actually improve your vision, the superstition became a defining part of their aesthetic. This idea was so pervasive that it influenced modern portrayals of pirates, leading to a popular image of rugged individuals sporting lavish earrings. So the next time you watch a film featuring swashbuckling adventures, take a moment to reflect on the blend of history, mythology, and fashion that those earrings represent. Pirates might have been feared and admired for their daring escapades, but their choice of jewelry tells a fascinating story all its own. Ever thought about why Spain's oranges are the best? In the sunny southern region of Spain, known for its stunning landscapes and vibrant culture, you'll discover the world's leading producer of oranges, where quality meets tradition. This vibrant area enjoys a Mediterranean climate characterized by mild winters and hot summers, creating an ideal environment for juicy oranges to flourish. Long, warm days paired with cool nights allow the fruit to develop delightful sweetness and rich flavor that has won hearts globally. Nutrient-rich soil, brimming with essential minerals, supports the robust growth of orange trees, ensuring they yield bountiful, high-quality fruits. Local families play a crucial role in this process, dedicating themselves to orange cultivation for generations. Their expertise and passion for the land not only enhance the quality of each harvest, but also strengthen their communities. They safeguard traditional farming methods, balancing modern practices with age-old wisdom. So the next time you bite into a sweet, juicy orange, think of the sun-soaked groves of southern Spain and the devoted families behind every fruitful tree. Prepare to be amazed by the journey of water. Water molecules continuously circulate through Earth's systems, making their way through our atmosphere, oceans, and living organisms. This incredible cycle means that the water you drink today has a rich history. Over millions of years, as water evaporates, condenses, and falls as precipitation, it travels across landscapes, flowing into rivers, lakes, and oceans. It's highly likely that some of the very molecules in your glass have been part of a dinosaur's life, flowing through their bodies billions of years ago. This recycling process ensures that water is always moving, connecting different ecosystems and living beings. So when you sip your drink, remember that you're not just hydrating, you're connecting with an ancient and dynamic history that has supported life on Earth for eons. How cool is that? Most people don't know this, but humanity once gathered. On November 2nd, 2000, every single person on Earth shared the same planet at the same time. This remarkable moment was fleeting, as it was also the last time we were united on our home turf. Since then, history took a fascinating turn, as at least one individual has consistently made their home on the International Space Station, ISS. This orbiting laboratory, which floats high above the Earth, has been home to astronauts who conduct groundbreaking scientific research in microgravity. With its continuous human presence, the ISS has transformed our understanding of life in space, pushing the boundaries of exploration. Can you imagine how strange it is to think that, while the rest of us go about our daily lives on Earth, there's always someone experiencing the wonders of living and working among the stars? What if I told you about America's milk habits? In the United States, most people buy milk in 1-gallon containers, a far cry from the smaller cartons found in many other countries. This preference for big jugs is rooted in both convenience and value. A gallon of milk tends to offer a better deal, often saving families money over time. It also means fewer trips to the store, which is a big plus for busy households. However, in places like Europe or Asia, smaller packages are more common, catering to different consumption habits and storage options. Interestingly, these smaller cartons help to reduce waste, as a family can finish a smaller quantity before it spoils. So, whether you're pouring a tall glass from a hefty gallon or grabbing a quick drink from a petite carton, it's fascinating to see how cultural preferences shape our choices in something as basic as milk. Discover the amazing bond between clownfish and sea anemones. Did you know that these vibrant orange and white clownfish live in harmony with their protective partners, the sea anemones? This unique relationship is called symbiosis, where both organisms benefit. Clownfish are brave little swimmers that actually seek out the anemone's stinging tentacles, which keep many predators at bay. In return, these colorful fish offer protection and food scraps to the anemones. They also help circulate water around the anemones, ensuring they get the nutrients they need to thrive. It's quite a teamwork situation in the coral reefs. Without clownfish, sea anemones would be more vulnerable to threats, and without the anemones, clownfish would lack a safe home. So the next time you see a clownfish darting around an anemone, remember that their friendship is not just cute, it's crucial for their survival. Did you know the aquatic opossum loves swimming? This fascinating marsupial, found in tropical Mexico and Argentina, is a master of the water. With its dense, short fur that repels water, the aquatic opossum stays dry while gracefully gliding through freshwater bodies. Its powerful legs are another key feature, allowing it to swim with agility and speed. These adaptations make the aquatic opossum one of nature's incredible survivors in wet environments. Instead of living primarily on land like its cousins, this unique species has fully embraced life in and around water. It uses its keen senses to hunt for food, often consuming fish and small invertebrates. The aquatic opossum is not just skilled at swimming, but also has a playful nature, often seen leaping and diving with ease. This remarkable creature shows us just how adaptable animals can be when faced with different habitats. Who would have thought a marsupial could be such an adept swimmer? Discover Greece's hidden treasure of 6,000 islands. Did you know that Greece has approximately 6,000 islands scattered across the Aegean and Ionian Seas? This incredible number makes its archipelago one of the largest in the entire world. Among these islands, only around 227 are inhabited, each boasting its unique charm and character. Some islands, like Santorini and Mykonos, are famous for their stunning views, vibrant nightlife, and rich history. Others, like Naxos and Paros, are known for their lovely beaches and traditional villages. The beauty of these islands isn't just in their landscapes, it's also about the cultural experiences they offer. Island hopping in Greece lets you explore ancient ruins, enjoy delicious Mediterranean cuisine, and soak up the sun on beautiful shores. With so much to discover, which islands would you want to visit first? Here's what actually happens when plants reproduce artificially. Certain artificial seeds, a groundbreaking innovation in agricultural technology, can grow without pollination. This means that these seeds don't rely on bees, butterflies, or other pollinators to thrive. Instead, they use advanced techniques that allow the plant to reproduce efficiently on its own. Imagine a garden filled with these resilient plants, flourishing in areas where pollinators might be scarce due to changing climates or habitat loss. This technology not only increases crop yields, but also ensures that farmers can produce food more reliably. By reducing the dependence on pollinators, farmers gain more control over their production processes, which could be essential as we face global challenges like food security. Could artificial seeds be the key to a more sustainable agricultural future? Surprisingly, the fire hydrant's inventor is a mystery. Imagine needing to know who created something so crucial for firefighting, yet we have no idea. The fire hydrant is a lifesaver in emergencies, allowing firefighters to access water quickly and efficiently. However, the identity of its inventor is lost to history, primarily because records of its invention were destroyed in a fire at the U.S. Patent Office in 1836. This irony is striking. Firefighters rely on hydrants to combat fires, yet the story behind the hydrant itself is shrouded in flames of forgotten documentation. Some speculate that it might have been invented in the early 1800s, while others believe various designs were developed in different regions around the same time. This absence of clear attribution sparks curiosity and highlights how even essential innovations can slip into obscurity. So the next time you see a fire hydrant, consider the mystery that surrounds it. Who really came up with this life-saving design? It's a reminder of how history can sometimes keep its secrets hidden. Discover how WWE changed Halloween forever. During World War II, life for everyone dramatically shifted, especially for children who found a major holiday transformed. Sugar rationing, introduced to support the war effort, meant that candy became a rare treat. This scarcity struck right at the heart of Halloween, a festive time when trick-or-treating and costume parties reigned supreme. With sweets so hard to come by, many families had to put away their decorative pumpkins and stop their little ones from collecting candy. Instead, children learned about sacrifice and patriotism in a whole new way, often focusing on wartime responsibilities rather than delightful treats. Households made do with alternatives like homemade popcorn balls or simple games, adapting to the difficult times. Even after the war ended, the memory of those quiet Halloweens lingered, showing how even the simplest joys can be affected by larger events in the world. How do you think children adapted during such challenging times? Most people don't know this, but Africa was divided unfairly. The Berlin Conference of 1884 is a turning point in history where major European powers gathered to carve up Africa without including any African voices. It was a time when nations such as Britain, France, and Germany decided how to split the continent among themselves, completely ignoring the cultures, traditions, and rights of the people living there. This blatant disregard for African sovereignty led to borders that often split communities and ignored ethnic divisions. The consequences were profound and lasting, creating conflicts that continue to echo in today's politics and society. Many nations are still dealing with the aftermath of this rushed division. Understanding this critical event helps us grasp the complexities of Africa's history and the lasting effects of colonialism. Why did no one ask the Africans what they thought? Zebras have stripes for more than just looks. These fascinating animals sport their distinct black and white stripes for practical reasons that go beyond aesthetics. Research shows that these bold patterns play a key role in confusing predators, making it harder for them to single out a zebra during a chase. But that's not all. Zebra stripes also help minimize mosquito bites. Studies indicate that the stripes create an optical illusion that mosquitoes find super tricky to navigate. As a result, zebras experience fewer bites, which helps protect them from various diseases carried by these pesky insects. These unique adaptations showcase how nature cleverly equips animals for survival. So the next time you see a zebra, remember its stripes are not just a striking design, they're a vital part of its defense system. Zebras demonstrate that even the simplest characteristics can serve essential functions in the wild. Isn't it amazing how fashion in nature often blends with practicality? Hard to believe, but rubies and sapphires are siblings. Both of these stunning gemstones come from the same mineral family known as corundum. The only thing that separates them is their color. When corundum has a rich, vibrant red hue, it earns the title of ruby. On the other hand, corundum shows any color other than red, including mesmerizing blues, greens, and even yellows, and it's classified as a sapphire. This stunning variety means sapphires can be found in an astonishing rainbow of shades, captivating gem enthusiasts and jewelers alike. Interestingly, rubies are often more expensive than sapphires, mostly due to their rarity. The next time you admire a glittering gemstone, remember that beneath their striking appearances, rubies and sapphires share a unique genetic bond. Isn't it fascinating how colors can play such a big role in classifying these beautiful stones? Most people don't know this, but free refills exist. This refreshing practice is quite common in American restaurants, where customers can enjoy unlimited drinks without extra cost. Imagine sipping on your favorite soda or iced tea without having to worry about the bill racking up after each glass. In the United States, many eateries encourage this by offering free refills, making dining out a more relaxed and enjoyable experience. However, this is not the norm everywhere. In many other countries, once you finish your drink, you generally have to pay for any additional servings. This difference highlights a cultural approach to dining, where American diners often prioritize convenience and value. So when you're in the US, take advantage of those free refills and enjoy your meal even more. Don't forget to try something new each time. Why do you think other countries don't follow this trend? Have you ever wondered about time's ancient gods? In ancient cultures, time was often seen as more than just a ticking clock. It was viewed as a powerful force or even a deity. For instance, in Greek mythology, Kronos was the primordial god of time, portrayed as a relentless figure who devoured his own children, symbolizing how time consumes all things. The Romans had Saturn, who not only ruled over agriculture, but also represented the cycles of time, aligning harvest with the changing seasons, reminding us of life's temporary nature. Up north in Norse mythology, the goddess Nerthus showcased the connection between time and the Earth's rhythms, while the concept of the fates illustrated how time was interwoven with destiny, deciding the lifespan of every being. These fascinating myths show just how deeply ancient societies understood the importance of time and the impact it had on their lives. Did you know that Sundoku describes unread books? This unique Japanese term brings to light a charming yet relatable habit: collecting books and letting them stack up without actually reading them. It combines the idea of piling up with the joy of reading, showcasing a bittersweet relationship many of us have with literature. Picture this. You walk into a bookstore or scroll through an online shop, and suddenly your love for books compels you to buy a few more titles, even if your current reading pile is growing taller by the day. Tsundoku reflects not just an appreciation for books, but also a desire to enrich our minds, even when life gets busy. This phenomenon isn't limited to just Japan. It's a universal tendency, as many book lovers around the world find themselves facing similar stacked collections. So the next time you see a tower of books waiting to be read, remember, you're not alone in this delightful dilemma. Hard to believe, but 823 words in one sentence? That's exactly what you find in Victor Hugo's captivating novel, Les Miserables. This lengthy sentence showcases Hugo's extraordinary writing style, which is filled with rich descriptions and intricately woven thoughts. Instead of breaking ideas into shorter, punchy sentences, Hugo stretches them out, inviting readers to immerse themselves in the unfolding drama. His ability to craft such elaborate sentences not only highlights his complexity as a writer, but also reflects the emotional depth of his characters and plot. Readers can feel the tension and beauty as they navigate through layers of meaning, almost like a roller coaster that twists and turns unexpectedly. This unique narrative approach makes Les Miserables stand out in literature, capturing the essence of Hugo's genius. Are you ready to dive into the depths of Hugo's world? Here's what happens when we treat psychopathy. Psychologists are uncovering fascinating insights about cognitive behavioral therapy, also known as CBT, and its potential to help individuals with psychopathy. This type of therapy focuses on changing harmful thinking patterns and behaviors, which is crucial for those who often struggle with empathy and impulse control. Research suggests that CBT could lead to positive changes in certain traits associated with psychopathy, even reducing the likelihood of violent offenses. By addressing these underlying cognitive issues, therapists aim to create strategies that promote healthier behavior and emotional responses. Imagine a world where fewer violent crimes occur because individuals learn to manage their impulses better. The promise of CBT offers hope not only for those affected, but for society as a whole. Could this approach revolutionize how we understand and treat psychopathy? Hard to believe, but MySpace once ruled the internet. Founded in 2003, MySpace quickly climbed to the top of the social media ladder, becoming the most visited social networking site in the world by 2005. During its peak, it even attracted more visitors than Google in the United States. The platform was a trendsetter, allowing users to create custom profiles, share music, and connect with friends in a way that had never been seen before. In 2005, it was sold for a staggering $580 million, a testament to its explosive growth and popularity. However, as new platforms like Facebook emerged, MySpace struggled to maintain its lead. Ultimately, it serves as a reminder of how rapidly the digital landscape can shift. Today, while MySpace's glory days may be behind it, it paved the way for the social media experiences that shape our lives today. What do you think contributed to its decline? Hard to believe, but monkeys have a festival too. In Lochbury, Thailand, a unique celebration takes place every year, honoring the beloved local macaque monkeys. Since 1989, this lively festival has transformed into a vibrant event featuring extravagant banquets filled with fruits, vegetables, and delightful desserts. The festival's main purpose is to express gratitude to these monkeys for their role in boosting local tourism. Visitors flock to Lochbury each year, eager to witness the charming monkeys enjoying their feast while creating unforgettable memories. Families and tourists savor the atmosphere, sharing joy and laughter in a colorful display of community spirit. This remarkable event not only celebrates wildlife, but also promotes conservation awareness, showcasing the special bond between the people of Lochbury and their playful primate neighbors. Isn't it fascinating how a festival can bridge the gap between nature and culture? Is it really true that 40 is unique among numbers? Absolutely. The word 40 is the only number where the letters appear in alphabetical order. While many numbers have their own quirks, this particular characteristic makes 40 stand out. Imagine counting 1, 2, 3, and then you get to 40 with its pleasant surprise. This fun fact shows how language can be playful and interesting, adding excitement to something as ordinary as math. Such unique features are rare, and they remind us of the beautiful connections between numbers and letters. So next time you write out the number 40, remember its special status among its fellow numbers. Isn't it fascinating how the world of language works? Did you know the first domain name changed the internet forever? This historic moment took place on March 15, 1985, when symbolics.com was officially registered. It might sound simple now, but back then, it marked the start of a completely new digital era. Before this, the internet was mainly used by researchers and universities, and it had a complicated system of addresses. The introduction of domain names transformed how we navigate the web, making it easy for everyday people to access information and connect online. Since that first registration, millions of domain names have popped up, shaping the way businesses operate, social media flourishes, and information spreads. Now, when you think of any website, you can appreciate that symbolics.com set the stage for it all. Can you imagine a world without domain names? Have you ever wondered why giant hands appear in desserts? In the Atacama Desert of Chile, a massive sculpture of a human hand rises from the golden sands, creating an otherworldly sight that catches every visitor's eye. This striking piece of art, known as Mano del Desierto, stands over 36 feet tall and invites a wave of emotions and thoughts. The hand, built in 1992 by sculptor Mario Irarrázaval, lacks contextual buildings or facilities nearby, giving it a ghostly presence. As tourists flock to the site for selfies and snapshots, they often find themselves pondering deeper questions about existence, connection, and the fleeting nature of art. Why do we feel compelled to capture these moments on camera? Is it the stunning visual, the oddity of the setting, or perhaps a desire to document our travels? The hand serves as a striking reminder of human creativity in one of Earth's most inhospitable places. Is it really true that we fear unknown callers? In today's world, many people do treat unfamiliar phone numbers with a significant amount of suspicion. With the rise of scam calls and spoofed identities, it's no wonder that our relationship with phones has changed dramatically. Just a few years ago, receiving a call from an unrecognized number might have felt like an opportunity to connect, but now it often triggers a red flag. According to recent studies, nearly 60% of people ignore calls from unknown sources, reflecting a heightened sense of caution in our digital age. This is a response to widespread scams that have left countless individuals vulnerable to identity theft and financial loss. People are becoming more aware of the techniques used by scammers, such as imitating trusted organizations. As a result, the wariness we feel towards unknown numbers is a crucial part of protecting ourselves in this evolving communication landscape. Why exactly is saying "oh boy" illegal in Georgia? This quirky law in Jonesboro, Georgia, prohibits the phrase "oh boy," leaving many residents puzzled. Although the origins of this strange law remain unclear, it seems to have been put in place to limit casual expressions or slang that could be considered disruptive. Local officials may have thought that such phrases might lead to a decline in decorum, but it has ended up sparking curiosity and amusement instead. Consequently, people in Jonesboro have gotten creative, finding alternative ways to express surprise or excitement. Instead of saying "oh boy," you might hear phrases like "good gracious" or "my goodness." It's a fascinating example of how language can be shaped by regulations, even if the reasons behind them seem a little silly. So, next time you find yourself in Jonesboro, think twice before expressing your joy with those two little words. Have you ever visited a poison garden before? This intriguing attraction in England is home to over 100 species of poisonous and narcotic plants, creating a strangely beautiful but perilous experience for adventurous visitors. While exploring this garden, guests must be accompanied by a guide, as many plants can pose serious health risks. Some areas even have air that can be toxic, highlighting just how dangerous these plants can be. Imagine standing face-to-face with deadly nightshade or opium poppies. The garden serves as a fascinating reminder of nature's power, showcasing the fine line between beauty and danger. Many of these plants have a rich history, having been used in medicine and folklore, which adds to the allure. Still, one must tread carefully, as the temptation to touch or smell the flora can lead to unintended consequences. The poison garden not only captures the imagination, but also educates visitors about the importance of respecting nature's mysteries. Are you ready to learn about these captivating yet hazardous plants? Hard to believe, but drums signify more than music. Throughout history, drums have played vital roles beyond just rhythm and entertainment. In ancient China, drums were not only instruments but also served a grim purpose during executions, marking the end of life with their deep, resonant beats. Imagine the tension in the air as the drum echoed, signaling a moment of great finality. Similarly, in various African traditions, the sound of drums signaled ritual sacrifices, evoking a connection to both fear and the supernatural. These intricate instruments act as a bridge between the living and the spiritual realm, conjuring emotions that range from sorrow to reverence. The powerful sounds of drums can stir deep feelings, reminding us that music often carries profound cultural meanings, serving as a reminder of our history and humanity. So next time you hear a drum, consider its rich past and the stories it tells. Why does Al Worden hold the isolation record? During the Apollo 15 mission in 1971, Al Worden made history as he orbited the moon alone, reaching a distance of 2,235 miles from his crewmates. This remarkable feat earned him the title of the most isolated human on record. While his fellow astronauts David Scott and James Irwin descended to the lunar surface, Worden remained inside the command module, conducting important scientific observations and experiments. His journey into solitude was not just a physical distance, but also a challenge in communication. For part of his mission, he was completely cut off from contact with Earth or his fellow astronauts. Imagine being alone in the vastness of space, where the only company is your own thoughts and the rhythmic beeping of machines. Worden's unique experience highlights the isolation and courage required for space exploration, pushing the boundaries of human endurance and capability. His mission contributes to our understanding of space travel and the psychological aspects of being alone in an environment far from home. Would you have the guts to be so isolated? Did you know that igloos can hold heavy weight? These fascinating structures, often made from compacted snow blocks, can surprisingly support the weight of an adult polar bear. This incredible strength comes from the unique way snow compresses, creating a solid, insulated layer that traps warm air inside. The igloo's dome shape is not just for looks. It distributes weight evenly across the entire structure, enabling it to withstand heavy loads without collapsing. Unlike many modern homes that might buckle under excess weight, well-constructed igloos can comfortably host gatherings of people, making them perfect for socializing in frigid Arctic conditions. Imagine sharing stories and laughter with friends in a cozy, snow-built home. The next time you think about igloos, remember their remarkable engineering and ability to stand strong against the elements. Isn't it amazing how ancient techniques can rival modern design? Here's something incredible about 3D printed medical materials. Researchers are continuously exploring innovative ways to enhance surgical techniques, and origami-inspired designs are leading the charge. These 3D printed materials have a remarkable ability to self-fold into specific shapes when they come into contact with water. Imagine a medical device that can transform its form, just like a piece of paper art. This mimics traditional origami, where intricate folds create stunning shapes. By using these smart materials, surgeons can significantly reduce the time and complexity involved in stitching procedures. Instead of relying solely on conventional methods, doctors can utilize these self-folding materials to create efficient and effective solutions tailored to individual needs. As this technology advances, it could revolutionize how we approach surgical challenges, potentially leading to quicker recovery times and better patient outcomes. Isn't it fascinating to see how art and science collide in such meaningful ways? Can you believe how dogs sniff out scents? A dog's sense of smell is approximately 100,000 times more sensitive than that of humans. This remarkable ability stems from their anatomy. Dogs have up to 300 million olfactory receptors in their noses, compared to only about 6 million in ours. When dogs sniff, they don't just catch scents in the air. They also perceive a layer of smells on surfaces. This incredible olfactory power allows them to detect things we can't even imagine, like tracking down missing persons or identifying certain diseases in humans. The part of a dog's brain dedicated to analyzing smells is also much larger than ours, highlighting how important scent is to their world. Imagine walking with your dog, and while you might only catch a whiff of a passing breeze, they can smell a whole host of scents in that same air. This amazing skill makes dogs superb partners in search and rescue missions, as well as in the medical field, where they can be trained to sense conditions like diabetes or cancer. Isn't it fascinating how our furry friends experience the world through their extraordinary sense of smell? Is it really true that machines can think like us? Artificial intelligence, or AI, is reshaping our world in fascinating ways. It refers to computer systems designed to tackle tasks that would normally need human smarts, such as learning new information, solving problems, and understanding language. Imagine a machine that can learn from experience, recognize voices, or even chat with you. AI systems achieve this by using complex algorithms and impressive amounts of data to find patterns and make decisions. These technologies are not just cool gadgets. They are changing how we work, communicate, and connect with each other. From smart assistants on our phones to advanced robots in factories, AI is becoming a part of our daily lives, enhancing efficiency and opening doors to new possibilities. But as we embrace this intelligent technology, we also need to consider the ethical questions it raises. How much should we rely on machines to think for us? Guess what really drives the Maricopa harvester ant's venom? The Maricopa harvester ant, or Pogonomermex maricopa, boasts venom that is an astonishing 20 times more toxic than that of a honeybee. This fierce little insect isn't just any ant. Its venom has been studied for its remarkable potency. In fact, LD50 studies show that a mere 100 stings could overwhelm a human's nervous system fatally. This extreme toxicity demonstrates not only the ant's evolutionary specialization, but also highlights how creatures adapt to survive. Their venom rivals even the more commonly known cyanogenic compounds found in apple seeds. Nature is full of surprises, and the Maricopa harvester ant is a prime example of how small organisms can wield incredible power. So, next time you see one of these ants scurrying about, remember that they are not just tiny creatures, but formidable defenders with a lethal sting. Who knew that such a small insect could hold such deadly secrets? Is it really true that napping boosts your energy? Absolutely. Research shows that the best time to catch some Z's is usually in the early afternoon, specifically between 1 to 3 p.m. This period aligns with a natural dip in your circadian rhythm, which is basically your body's internal clock. During this time, many people feel a little slump in energy after lunch, making it the perfect moment for a short nap. Napping can help improve alertness, boost mood, and enhance performance. Just a quick power nap of about 20 to 30 minutes can make a world of difference, refreshing your mind and body. However, long naps or napping too late in the day can interfere with nighttime sleep, so timing is key. Why not try it out tomorrow and see how it impacts your afternoon? You might be surprised at how a little rest can transform your day. Did you know about medicine bottle foil seals? These clever little barriers were introduced to protect us from accidental poisoning. Imagine a curious child finding a bottle of pills. Without these seals, they could easily access dangerous substances. The foil seals serve as a safety measure that must be broken before you can even open the bottle. This simple design is more than just a way to keep the contents secure. It also acts as a visual indicator that the product hasn't been tampered with. By requiring a bit of effort to peel away the foil, these seals help prevent kids and others from getting into potentially harmful medications. Knowing that your medicine is sealed adds an extra layer of safety to your daily routine. So next time you pop open a bottle, think about how this small piece of foil plays a big role in keeping you and your family safe.